My grandchild was looking just so cute today, wouldn't you agree?
Sorry, what is this about, Mom? Are you okay?
I just think that the little ones are really starting to look like you when you were little, don't you think?
Hold on a second, Mom. Did you come over to our house today or something like that?
Of course I did, Rick. This is my first grandchild, after all. And I know from personal experience that these children don't stay kids forever. Especially these days, children really do grow up so quickly. So I just want to spend as much time with them when they're a child as we can. Although you do know that I wish you would just come and move in with us. But even your father is telling me that that would be too much for your wife and that I should just stop asking.
Well, I think you were certainly right about how quickly they grow up. I know that it's only been a month since Iris gave birth. I just feel like I've already seen our child grow up so much in that short time.
I know exactly what you mean. You don't realize it as time passes, and by the time you do, you don't know where it's gone. All this talk of little grandbabies makes me want to see her all over again.
It sounds to me like you got grandchild fever or something like that.
Well, one day you'll know exactly how I'm feeling about all of this. Of course, when I had you, it was different than what I feel for your daughters since they're baby girls and you were a little boy.
Right, well, I'm sure that Iris would love to have you come over more often to see the baby. Especially since I know she's just really busy at home taking care of the babies all the time. She could really use the help. And since my job is still insisting on sending me to all these business trips, I just feel like I've barely gotten to see either of them. So it would give me some peace of mind knowing that you were there to help.
Do you really mean that? Oh, you would like it if I went over to visit them more? Well, I can do that, no problem. I can make arrangements to go and see them tomorrow, in fact.
Great, thank you so much, Mom. I'll let Iris know of your plans then. Hey there, Iris. I was just curious if you're still up right now.
Yeah, I actually just managed to put the twins to bed right now, though. I thought that they were never going to crash, and then they finally did. At the same time, at that.
I see. Well, thanks so much for doing that. I know how hard things have been doing all that by yourself.
Of course. Although I'll be honest with you, I'm dead tired, and I'm not sure just how long I'll be willing to stay up and text.
Oh, right, of course. Then I'll try and make this really quick. I just wanted to let you know that my mom is going to come over to the house tomorrow to help you out.
No, absolutely not. That is not going to happen. Do you understand me?
Wait, what? What kind of response is that? Did something happen between you and my mom? What's got you acting like this? Just to hearing that she's going to visit?
Because she has been over to the house basically every single day this week, and I haven't had a second to myself.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. You know that she's really just going over to see your grandchildren. Besides, I know how worn out you must be after giving birth, so just think of my mom as someone you can call on for help with anything.
Rick, if I'm being honest with you, I would much rather just have you come home here with us.
Oh, come on. You know that I can't do that with the way things are at the office.
You mean they still don't want to give you any more parental leave, even though I just gave birth? I don't know if I can keep on like this, Rick. If your mom is going to keep coming over every single day, then I think I'd rather just go and stay with my parents for a while.
Wait a second. You're telling me that you want to take the kids and go back to your parents to raise them there until I come back?
I just don't know how I can keep this up. You don't know what it's like having to do all of this by myself, especially when you're so far away.
I know, but this isn't the first time that I've had to go away for a long time on a business trip, right? Although you know that I really do feel bad about doing this every single time, but now you'll have my mom to call on for whatever you need. So I think you should try and see my mom coming over in just a slightly more positive light.
Please, Rick, I am trying to tell you that I really would rather not have her here with me. Do you understand that?
I know, but these are her first grandchildren, and I think it's natural that she be so excited to help out. I think maybe you should just let Mom do her thing until things settle down a bit, okay?
I can't do this anymore today. I just want to go to bed, and that's it. Good night, Rick.
Oh, right. You must be exhausted. Good night, Iris.
Hey, Iris, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be coming over to see my little grandbabies. so I sure hope that you've already gotten everything ready at your house to have me over. I simply won't stand for visiting you in a filthy house. And I don't want to hear any kind of excuses about how you're too tired because you just gave birth to twins. You are a wife, and that means you need to keep your house clean. Anyways, I just want you to know that the main reason that I've been coming over as much is precisely because I think you need someone to show you how to be a good housewife. So while I watch over the twins, you can take your time and make sure that the house is completely spotless by the time I leave.
Morning, Iris. I just wanted to make sure that everything was going okay for you at home.
Morning, Rick. If I can be honest with you, things are really, really busy right now, and I don't have a lot of time to talk at the moment.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were too busy. Well, I just wanted to check in, but please don't let me keep you. I just wanted to let you know that my business trip is going to end a day early, and so I'm going to be coming home a day sooner than we thought. I just wanted to let you know that so you weren't surprised is all.
I see. Have you told your mom that you were going to be coming a day earlier as well?
No, actually. I just found out this morning, so I haven't had the chance to tell her about this yet.
Got it. Well, I think you should just come on without telling her anything. Then you need to come to our house. There will be a bag waiting for you just inside the foyer. I want you to grab that bag and then go far, far away from the house. Inside the bag is going to be a laptop. Once you've gotten away from the house, I'm going to want you to turn that laptop on, okay?
Whoa. Are you okay? This is sounding like some sort of spy movie plot or something like that.
Actually, on that laptop is from home security cameras that I had installed around the house.
Hold on a second. You put security cameras up around our house? Oh, wait, duh. That makes total sense. You must have done that so that way you can keep an eye on our kids. Of course.
Well, that was the original reason for my doing so, yes. But they actually ended up being much more useful for another reason.
What are you talking about? You're sounding so mysterious. Can't you just tell me what's going on?
I think it really would be better if you just saw what was on the laptop in the bag, okay? Anyways, I think that your mom is going to be arriving here soon, so be really busy dealing with her all day. Just make sure you grab that bag without being seen, okay?
So you really want me to sneak into our own house so I can take this bag and then just run off?
Please, you have to watch the videos on your laptop. But your mom is going to try and steal the twins from us. Just do it, okay?
Iris, are you sure that you're not just misreading how excited my mom is to have grandchildren?
It's not that at all. This is much, much worse, okay?
Iris, I really do just think that my mom is coming over so that she can help you with taking care of the twins.
It's not that. I'm telling you that it's not that. Why won't you listen to me, Rick?
Iris, please. Can't we just talk about this? Can I call you right now?
Oh, shoot. Your mom just arrived to the house. Listen to me. I am telling you that you just have to look at the laptop if you want to understand. I know it may be a lot to take in, but I need this from you right now.
Hey, Iris, I just want to let you know that I got back and I picked up the backpack like you told me to. I drove to the other side of town and I'm sitting down with it in the cafe right now. Okay, so I'm turning on the laptop now and opening up the videos. Wow, these are a lot of cameras. Do you really have all of these up around our house? I had no idea about this at all. Okay, so I see Mom sitting on the couch holding the twins. And hold on, I think I see you as well. I don't get it. What is this? This can't be right. My mom is just shouting at you while holding our babies. What is she doing? Did she really just try and blame you for making the twins cry while she's the one shouting at you? And what is she doing with the milk that you had? Mom, are you there? This is an emergency. Please pick up the phone right now. I'm really serious about this.
Oh, Rick, how strange. I wasn't expecting to hear from you today at all.
Mom, did you just put honey in your milk right now?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm asking you if you put honey in the milk that you're feeding to the twins right now.
Oh, well, just what's so bad about that anyways? What's going on here?
I mean that the babies aren't even a year old. Don't you know that newborns aren't supposed to be ingesting honey?
What are you talking about, Rick? Honey is good for you. Everyone knows that. Besides, this is really high-quality stuff, not that mass-produced garbage. There is no way this is bad for a baby.
I'm coming home right now. Just don't let my children drink another drop of that, okay?
Rick, are you there? What is the matter with you? Why did you throw me out of your house? What's the meaning of this? Are you telling me that you're really upset with me after I spent so much money buying the fanciest, most organic honey that I could?
That's exactly why I'm upset with you. Don't you know that babies aren't supposed to be eating honey of any kind? It doesn't matter how fancy the honey is. There are bacteria in the honey that children's immune systems just aren't equipped to fight yet.
Well, it sounds to me like feeding them honey would just make them develop faster.
No, Mom. That isn't the point. The point is that you shouldn't be feeding babies honey in the first place.
And just what's wrong with a little honey when all of the good things it can do for the body have been proven by science?
Are you even reading the messages that I'm sending you? What don't you get about it being for babies? Look, Mom, I think you're just going to have to stay away from the house for a while, okay? Just don't come around anymore.
What do you mean? You can't really be serious about that, right?
You yelled at my wife, you used foul language around my children, and you potentially harmed them with your negligence.
No, you're just being overdramatic. They're infants. They had no idea what I was saying to their mother at all.
That is not what I'm upset about. The fact of the matter is that you shouldn't have been doing any of those things in the first place. Now Iris is going to take the children and stay with her family for a bit.
You've got to be kidding me. Why would she do that? Doesn't she know I won't be able to go and visit if she does that?
That's the whole point of why she is going to visit her parents in the first place, Mom. In fact, she wanted to go there right after she gave birth, but I was the one who convinced her to stay near you.
But if she goes away, then I won't be able to see my grandchildren. That isn't fair. You're always letting your wife boss you around, you know that?
I'm not letting her boss me around. I'm listening to my wife and being a good husband and father by asking how I can help.
And you think you're going to be helping by removing your children from their grandmother?
Mom, Iris has told me all about how you've been coming over and forcing her to clean the house while you insist on taking care of the children. Iris was the one that just gave birth. She should be the one spending more time with our children. If you're coming over, it should be to help keep the house clean and only do what Iris asks of you.
You mean that I should just go over and expect to be treated like a maid?
I mean that you should go over there expecting to help a woman who just gave birth to twins, Mom. Am I really having to explain all of this to you? The whole reason I thought Iris would be okay at home is because I thought you would be able to help her out since you live so close. I was so grateful to have family living nearby. But all you did was drive Iris more and more into exhaustion.
So you're telling me that all of this is my fault?
I mean, basically, yes. I thought that I could count on you, Mom.
But what did I even do that was so wrong? I still don't understand. I was only trying to teach Iris how to be a good wife for you.
Mom, you can come back to the house tomorrow after Iris has taken the kids to her parents' house. Tell Dad to come along and the three of us can have a little chat about setting boundaries.
Morning, Rick. I really am sorry that things are going the way that they are.
Well, it's okay. I don't think it can really be helped at all at this point. But anyways, how are you doing? Are you feeling any better?
Actually, yes, I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. My parents basically watched over the twins all night, and I feel like I was able to get my first decent night's sleep since I gave birth.
That is really, really great to hear. I'm so happy you managed to get some rest, Iris. And I just wanted to say again how sorry I am that I wasn't paying more attention to what you were trying to tell me. I should have listened better.
On that, we can agree, but I really do forgive you and don't want you beating yourself up like this. Besides, you made sure that I was able to take the kids and get to my parents with no issues, so I'm very grateful for that. Anyways, were you able to chat with your mom and dad like you wanted to?
Yeah, I was. It wasn't an easy talk, but I think that I said what needed to be said.
I see. So then, do you mind if I ask how it all went in the end?
My dad said that he was going to divorce my mom.
Wait, what? Your dad really said that? Over me and the kids?
No, it isn't just that, but my mom just has no idea about boundaries at all and is always trying to put herself in the middle of other people's business. And even with this honey business, I mean, she was a mom and even she had no clue. But instead of apologizing and listening to his parents, She had to insist that she knew best. I think that's what really set off Dad, I think.
I see. Well, it sounds to me like this problem has been coming to a head for some time then.
Yeah, although when it was Mom's turn to talk about what she had done, she explained how her grandma would always come over when she was little. Apparently, she would treat her mom the same way she was treating you. She would make her clean the house and do all of the chores while she sat around watching the babies. So I guess those memories just really stuck with my mom and were her only model of how a good grandma should be. It's sad how these kinds of experiences can get passed from generation to generation, but I guess it's up to the youngest one to try and put an end to it.
I see. Well, even that doesn't make it okay. It certainly does put things into perspective. I was fine doing all that work until you came back, but I think the final straw for me was seeing her feed the babies milk with honey.
I'm glad that you tried to stand up for them and to my mom, though. And I'm just so sorry that you had to go through all of this.
I really appreciate you saying that, but I guess now we know why your dad was so against us going to live with them after we got married.
Yeah, he must have been trying to protect us from Mom while also trying to protect Mom from herself. But either way, she should have never been talking to you in the way that she was, and she had no right to order you around like she did. And I think that's what sent my dad over the edge and finally led him to say that he was going to leave my mom.
Yeah, I'm just so sorry that this all had to go down the way that it did. But I would be lying if I'm not grateful that I won't have to deal with your mom for the time being.
I think I also need a break from her. But anyways, it sounds like it's more of my dad's problem more than anything now.
Well, thank you so much for telling me about how the talk went. I appreciate it.
Of course. By the way, do you think that I could go up to your parents' house this weekend? I would love to see you and the kids.
Yes, Rick, please come. I've missed you so much, and my parents really want to see you too.
Great. I guess I'll see you soon then.
See you then.
Rick, are you there? I need your help. It's urgent. You have to tell your father not to divorce me. You don't want your parents getting a divorce, do you?
Mom, I'm sorry, but I think I have to block you. In fact, don't ever talk to me again. After that, I talked to my boss at work and asked if there were any positions out of state that I could be transferred to. She found one for me, and I was able to take Iris, the twins, and myself overall on the company's dime. I also made it very clear that I want a position where I wasn't doing so many business trips. My boss has no idea that I was already going on so many trips while my wife was pregnant, and as an apology, found a perfect position for me. It was around the time that we moved that my parents finalized a divorce. My dad ended up moving back to his hometown and settling down there. My mom, however, stayed in the house and ordered my younger sibling and his wife to come and live with her. They reluctantly did so, but just from the texts I've been getting from my brother, I do not think it's going to last long. I would have hoped that Mom would have learned her lessons about forcing her way into other people's lives, but I guess some people just don't get it.